Hi, welcome to Feminism on Trial. November 19th was several days ago. I was aware that it was International Men's Day. I was aware, when November came, and I was like, what can I do? What can I say? I already have a video that's my most popular video on my channel, Happy International Men's Day. That was the first, when I first started this channel, was like just a few weeks or a month or two before International Men's Day. I didn't even know there was an International Men's Day until 2020. And most people don't know. The United Nations won't recognize it. Why? Because men are not historically, it's hard to remember the BS. It's easier to remember truth than it is to remember the BS lines. Historically, whatever the word is, where y'all were persecuted, right? Men have never been persecuted? Never, no. They've never laid their lives down. They don't have way higher suicide rates and higher incarceration rates and higher work-related deaths. I mean, exponentially higher. No, men don't need a day. Let me tell you something. They need every day. Every damn day. Every damn day. We should be thanking the men in our lives that make this world go around. I feel really strongly about this. Every damn day. Every day. Your fathers, your brothers, your husbands, particularly your husbands, let them know you are appreciated. Men do stuff all the time. Now I'm thinking on the micro level, because I think my last one, International Men's Day, was more on the macro level about you guys creating Western civilization and creating the comforts that we have. I mean, I'm sitting in a temperature controlled room right now, looking into a camera with a light behind it and a microphone. I would go out on a limb if I had to bet who invented all this stuff. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess it was a dude. Just gonna guess. If I had to put money on it, it was a guy. It was a guy. Why? Because that's what they do. They improve things. So anyway, back to the micro level. Tell the men in your lives you appreciate them. They carry around the weight of the world in a way that many of us women cannot understand. Now, I know you women are going to be like, what are you talking about? I go to work, I feed my kids, I this, I that. You're going to get the single mom mantra, right? I feed my kids, I pay my rent, blah, blah, blah. Congratulations. You want a cookie? What subsidies do you get from the government that the men created? I'm not necessarily pro-subsidy. I'm just saying, oh, you're a single mom, are you? Okay, cool. Yeah. So what happens when something scary happens? Oh, you call 911? Do you call 911? Okay, who shows up? Did you get alimony? Did you get child support? Who does that come from? Your fairy godmother? No, it doesn't. Stop acting like there isn't a man behind all of it. Stop acting like it isn't the men holding this whole thing up. Stop acting like the reason a lot of this crap is falling apart is because we're capping men at the knees. And then they can't hold it up. We women can't hold it up. We didn't build it. We can't sustain it. We're barely pretending right now. So thank the men in your lives. Tell them they are appreciated, particularly wives. Thank your husbands. Stop with this, well, I'm his equal partner, blah, blah, blah. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to show appreciation and respect? Why? why is it so hard to recognize the weight of what he carries? For example, how many relationships do you know where, they get married and she's got a career, he's got a career, whatever, and partway through she just decides, well, I think I want to paint now, or I think I want to, start a YouTube channel that makes no money, or I think I want to start writing a book, which makes no money, especially at first, if ever. Does he have that option? No, he doesn't have that option. What would people say about a guy, about a man who did that? What would the sisterhood say if the man was like, I think I'm going to start my wood carving business. I know I don't have a business yet, but that's okay. You have a career. You carry us. And I know you'll be like, well, I know this one person. Don't give me an outlier and try to disprove the rule. Men don't have the choices women have. They carry the burden, ultimately, of the mortgage, of the rent, of the protection. Something goes bump in the night, the man is getting up to check it out. And I know there are exceptions. Believe me, in my house, when I was a kid, something went bump in the night, my mom got up. She was the one that knew how to handle firearms. We were on a horse ranch, and she'd get up with her, maybe her pistol and maybe her shotgun, 12 gauge. Back in the day, it wasn't so much of an AR-15 culture. I'm not against it, but that's what she went out with. And my dad was very anti-gun, but he didn't stop her from going out and checking what was going on out there. So I know there are exceptions, believe me, but don't give me the exceptions. Generally, the scary noise, the man's going out there to face whatever it is and possibly lose his life for you. And if you're single and you don't have a man, you're calling 911 and hoping a man shows up. You just are. So for International Men's Day, let's stop making it just one day. You don't recognize it anyway. Nobody hardly knows about it. United Nations wants it to go away. They don't want to value men. It's not in their interest. It's harder for them to control everybody. But that's beside the point right now. Appreciate your men. They are valuable. They should be valued. They should be recognized. They should be respected. They just should be. No, they're not perfect. Stop expecting them to be perfect. I guess that's all I really have to say about that. I guess I could just repeat it over and over again. Show your man, your father, your brother, respect, appreciation. They deserve it. They do. They deserve it. And they're not going to ask for it. They're never going to say, hey, it'd be nice if you told me I mattered. They're not going to say that. But it does go a long way. So just do that. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't diminish you as a woman to recognize how great men are. If you're so secure as a woman, you wouldn't have a problem with it now, would you? Happy International Men's Day. And let's make it every day. Hit subscribe for me, all right? Let's blow the channel up. Bye.